I've been trying to get sheep shorn, well, my husband and I, and yeah, the weather is not being very favourable. We've got all the grown sheep done. Still got a couple of hundred lambs to shear. We have sold a cut of our top lamb, or well, the better lambs anyway. Yeah, the grass is just unbelievable, which is lovely. Unfortunately, still not helping the sheep's hooves. I did foot peril the merino ewes only a week or so ago, so I'm basically trying to foot pair them every couple of months, just to try and keep their feet in check and just keep poking them through the footbath. So yeah, it's been not a whole lot happening on the farm. Just been out chasing up a few thistles here and there, and just hoping desperately to get the lamb shorn this week. Well, today's Monday and it's spitting with rain now, so, and yeah, I might get them done by the end of the week, maybe, if I'm lucky. I've been putting out mineral blocks, and I put this one out only, oh gosh, probably 5 days ago. And the sheep at the moment are just hammering them, because I think there's so much green grass, they're just probably needing those other vitamins and minerals or what have you that they're just not getting out of all the green feed. The country just looks amazing. Yeah, it's just a shame that sheep just don't do overly well in these sorts of conditions. Finally got their feet coming right, so the bulk of them are starting to look really nice and healthy, which is making me a lot happier. And I'll put the rams out in a couple of days' time, so I'll have to get them sorted up for the boys. Stan, get out of it, you bloody idiot. The bulk of them are in really good condition. If they're not in good condition, well, needless to say, they don't have any interest with the ram, so there's still a few there bobbing. She's quite lame, that back one. Hello, babies. So yes, these are my lambs. I'm desperately hoping to be shorn this week at some stage. So I've only got about 40 merino lambs, and then first cross ones, which are the border merino, and there'll be a handful of second cross lambs that won't be good enough to sell, so they'll get shorn as well. Won't be long, I'll have to get the slasher out, because this is barley grass, and once it dries off, it's just can give the sheep and the lambs hell. It just sticks into their skin and their fleeces, which, I mean, they'll be shorn, but yeah, I'd like to try and get that slash when that dries off. While it's like this, it's no great issue, but not the best stuff to have, yeah, when it gets dry. A little bit of the view that I've got up here. Girls over there on the rise, all the way round. Our big dam has just been overflowing so much water at the moment. To have it look like this into, yeah, as I said, nearly the end of October is just unbelievable. So I'm on the section where my son actually, well, we had a pretty good fire and probably got a little bit hotter than I would have liked it, but it's done a great job cleaning up all the rough stuff. The only problem is now I've got heaps of milk thistles and dandelions, mustard weed. Yeah, I've got a lot of weeds that have come up with it all being bared up. So that's the downside with it. Where I've done slashing, that has been so much more beneficial to the actual ground, because it's just broken down into the ground, so it's improved the soil, and I've got a lot of good grasses coming through and clovers and what have you. So it's done a great job just to get this cleaned up. But yeah, and in saying that too, there was just a lot of corkscrew, which is a nuisance. So it has cleaned it up, but I have been, yeah, it's left with a fair few more weeds. This is a bit of deadly nightshade. I don't know if this is going to pull out for me or not, which it did. So yeah, I've had a few black thistles and that, which I've just been keeping an eye out for them to get them sprayed. But yeah, you sort of have some pluses and some disadvantages, and unfortunately the weeds is a bit of a disadvantage, but at least you can ride the quad bike and the vehicle over here and you can see where you're going and you're not running over rocks, because I actually put the tractor, run the tractor wheel over that pile of rocks there, didn't even see them. So just a bit of footage of some of my lambs. They've been getting under the big tree here that's come down that my dad and I'd been cleaning up, having a bit of a rub on it and probably a bit of a shelter for them. So these are the ewes that I've sold some lambs off, yeah, just over a week ago. I'm hoping to get a few more off in a week's time, and then yeah, whatever's left I'll just have to get shorn, and I'll just sit on them until, yeah, they fill out. And this is the shit part of farming. I do get upset when I sell my babies, but yeah, I suppose I've got to sell them to look after the ewes and keep the farm running. So I just try and give them as good a life as I can give them, and I just hope that when they go to the abattoirs or what have you, that they're treated as humanely as possible. I won't sell them if it's stinking hot, because I don't like them travelling in the truck or anything. So